That isn't we. Okay, have you ever tried to put wood shelves on paneling?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's not fun.
No, you got to find the fucking studs.
Yeah, right. No, that's chodes. All right, so whenever you're ready, we're ready to roll. We're already rolling.
You want to start this one?
No.
No? All right. All right, so here we go. Why do you ask me?
Because now you got to look at me.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mike and Dave Hit the Stage. I am Mike.
I am Dave.
And we have a new setup.
Again.
And it's, yeah.
Every 3 weeks.
And well, because every time we get together, you go, I have an idea. And I'm like, all right, let's do it.
What else do I have in my life?
I know.
Just stupid ideas.
This I like, though.
Yeah, this feels nice.
So we're sitting across from each other now.
Yep.
And we're looking at each other, and I don't want to glance over there because, you know.
The screen.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
get used to it.
Yeah, no. I don't want to because I want to see if we're
Also,
actually
you are now officially safe.
from what, being
Striking
punched?
distance.
Yeah.
Look, I can extend my hand all the way towards the camera. I can't even get close to you.
Yep. That's good.
We have a desk on either side of the cameras.
Yes.
So now he is in the safest he's ever been. Except I can throw shit at him. Throw my heavy ass phone at your face.
So, all right, this episode is unusual weather we're having, ain't it? Now, do you know where that's from?
No.
Really?
Wait. No.
Okay, it's from The Wizard of Oz.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah, it's when the asbestos is
Oh, they're throwing
raining
the
down
weather,
upon them.
throwing the fake weather, asbestos chips. Do you know they almost killed Buddy Ebsen?
On that, what?
So he was originally going to be the Tin Man.
It was the makeup, right?
makeup.
It like suffocated him because it had aluminum in it.
It had aluminum. He was allergic, and he reacted so poorly he almost died.
Yeah. I have heard that.
For the movie,
Yeah.
The Wizard of Oz, 1939.
9. Yeah. My favorite movie, by the way.
Ever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not. I could make fun because it's The Wizard of Oz, but at the same time, it is a masterpiece for what it is. Like, it's perfect.
Honestly, I mean, I grew up. We both grew
they
up.
did get lost on a single road going into town. Just different.
We both grew up with color TV. We were not alive when.
Excuse me.
What?
We're not supposed to call it that. Oh, you meant okay.
With colors. Oh, wow. You know what?
What a turn from the last episode.
You just beat me to it because I was about to say, thank God we're laughing again. Because I thought of it, I was like, oof, that was a rough one.
Yeah.
We'll stay with the funny, but like you said, the gloves are off. And boy, do I love tacos. Anyway,
speaking of people with stained skin,
what was I gonna say? Oh, color TV, right? But that, as a child, I remember that transition in that movie. Wow, I'm just saying them all. From black and white to color when she walks through that door.
Yes.
When it was like,
it's genius.
right. I mean, we grew up with color, but that change of watching it still was
now
like.
Now you're thinking it every time you look
yes,
at
I am. I'm trying to ignore it, but yeah, walking through that door and you see the color of the yellows and the blue, it's like whoa,
vivid color compared to the drained.
It wasn't even black and white. It was like more of a sepia.
It's sepia, yeah.
Right?
They just remove. I believe it's red.
Yeah.
They pull. Well, original black and white is black and white.
Yeah.
I've worked with black and white film before.
Yeah.
It's black and white.
Right.
But what we consider warm black and white is more of a sepia. There's a little
like a brown.
Yeah, it's like a light brown.
Yeah.
And it's literally in like Photoshop. If you pull the red channel out of an image,
is that what it
turns
is?
it black sepia. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Cool.
That's how you get really nice black and white photos from color images.
Yeah.
Photoshop tricks for no reason.
Right? Yeah. Used to be the norm. Now you do it on purpose.
You used to not have a choice.
Yeah.
Now you have to send your film to Nebraska if you still have film.
Nebraska. So
I wish I was kidding.
Do you want me to tell you that story I wanted to tell you before we get started?
Yes.
All right. So we went to Virginia this past weekend, Memorial Day weekend, because my cousin got married. So we all had our own.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mazel Tov.
Yeah, not that way. Not that side of the family. Yeah, actually not. Not where that came from. But so we went to Virginia, and we were staying on top of a mountain. And during the day, we got up there 2 days before the wedding. The wedding was Saturday. We got up there Thursday. So Friday, we had a full day by ourselves. So Mary Jane found a place that sold carnivorous plants, because Mary Jane is a gardener and she likes all that shit, right? So she what the?
Sorry.
So she finds this place that sells carnivorous plants, right? And we take a ride. It's about an hour away from where we're staying. And as we're going, we are getting further and further into what I like to call the backwoods of Virginia.
Ooh.
So not terrible. I mean, there were smaller and smaller roads. We're going up and down mountains, right? And then we get to where the farm is supposed to be, and it wants me to make a left. And I look, and I'm like, that's a road? So she's like, yeah. So I make the left, and it's a dirt road. Literally a dirt road in my fucking little...
Went up the old dirt road?
Yeah, in my little fucking Honda Civic, right? And it's just me and her. The kids stayed back at the hotel room. So... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Shane came with us. Shane came with us.
I was going to say, because you took the dirt road with your wife in a tiny vehicle?
Right, so we pull up, and there's a house on the right-hand side. I'm like, this doesn't look like a farm. So she's like, oh, let's keep going. I'm like, okay. I don't like this. Or I'm like, this is how horror movies start. So we pull around.
Or really bad porns.
And we find fields of carnivorous plants. They're like, I forget what they're called. They're like tall, and they got like a cup on top, and whatever. And there's a guy. There's like a trailer with the door open, and there's a guy splitting wood with a fucking wood splitter with headphones on, a face mask, and everything like that. And I'm like, is that the guy? So she's like, I don't know. Go away.
Go ask. Yeah.
So I pull off the road, right? And she's like, yeah, you go ask. I'm like, great. I gotta go.
Yeah.
So I look at Shane. I'm like, you coming? He looks over and he goes, I'm staying in the car.
Smart boy.
Right? So we walk down there, and this guy has no idea we're there. So I walk up, and I literally have to get in front of him to get his attention. Right? So I walk in front of him, and he looks at me, and he gives me 1 minute, right? And he takes his time, shutting off the machine and everything like that. And I'm like, oh God, what are we in for? I'm like, either this guy's going to be grab a shotgun and kill us, or
super friendly.
Yeah. So he turns everything off. And he's like, can I help you? And my wife was like, oh, well, I found this place on the, online and this and that. He goes, oh, usually I do it by appointment. But,
since you're already here.
Yeah. He goes, if you want to look around, you can look around. Very nice guy, by the way, which thank God.
Yeah. Once you got past the tree, the wood splitting.
But it was the painfully long time that he took to turn everything off.
It built tension.
I just got to look at it. It was probably 12 seconds. It felt like a fucking eternity.
12 seconds can be an eternity.
Right. Like if we stopped talking right now for 12 seconds, the dead air would be painful.
It'd be
so
agonizing.
Right. So he goes, all right, I'll show you can look around. He goes, let me turn off the electric fences. I'm like, what?
They have to keep out the wildlife.
Yeah, he said they eat the irrigation hoses. And I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Not the plants, the irrigation hoses.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I guess the plants are probably I spit. The plants are probably
Thank God there's so much distance between us.
The plants are probably poisonous because they eat bugs. But it was an interesting. Then Shane came out and he walked around for a little while, and then he said, "Fuck this." He went back in the car. But yeah, I for a split second there, I thought we were going to die. And that's my backwoods Virginia story.
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
Yeah, not yet. What?
Yeah, I look like the fat hillbilly.
Yeah, good point. All right.
Let's start the list.
Yeah, let's start the list. I held that in the whole car right here.
It was pretty good.
I didn't want to let that one go. All right, so my first song is Obviously, this is going to be about weather songs or
Yes.
songs that have weather in the title or in the song itself.
Yes.
My first one is Thunderstruck by AC/DC.
Yes.
Yeah, baby. This one always reminds me of Iron Man 2 now. They'd ruined it for me.
How awesome. By the way, Iron Man 2 has Shoot to Thrill.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
shit, you're right. Which one has Thunderstruck?
None of them.
Really?
Yeah, that's one of my AC/DC complaints is that every once in a while, the songs will sound too similar.
Yes. Okay, that's why I thought it was Thunderstruck.
But how awesome is this band?
Oh, dude, listening to this in a closed window car going down the highway is perfect.
When it comes to straight up rock and roll, there are a few bands that one could survive the death of their singer. There are a handful. The death of the singer or major change in lineup.
Right.
Not only did they do it, they surpassed the initial.
Yes.
And then they got Axl Rose, and it was awful. Mama Fratelli and the boys.
Well, they didn't get Axl Rose. He just kind of tried to help. He was never an official part of the band.
Thank God.
Imagine if he was still doing fucking. Well, no, it would never last.
We have another list. I have comments.
Yeah.
I'm not a Guns N' Roses fan.
Right. Yeah. We'll get there.
I am a huge AC/DC fan, and I didn't even realize it
Oh,
until
yeah.
the suggestions started popping up.
Yeah. I'm. This is one band I wish I would have seen live. I never saw AC/DC live.
The only acceptable use of bagpipes is an AC/DC song. Just saying. Fuck the Dropkick Murphys, whatever other Blarney Irish bullshit.
Blarney Irish.
You know exactly
You
what the fuck I
fucking
mean.
racist fuck.
I'm part Irish.
I'm allowed.
I'm more Irish than most people expect me to be.
Yeah, good point.
With the last name Sanchez.
I was
it's
just
kinda-
about to say I was taking a drink, but yeah, Sanchez.
It happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, the guitar tone.
Yeah.
Just gritty yet clear. And
And this was still the 80s?
yeah.
This was a great recording
Wait,
for the
double
80s.
checking. I'm going to full volume down on this.
Yeah.
Razor's Edge. Mm-hmm. Son of a bitch. Now you have me doing the thing I said I wasn't going to do.
What's that?
Go to album research.
Oh, sorry.
This was 1990.
Was it? Okay, so
is 1990.
right on the cusp.
Yeah. 1991 was still the 80s.
1990 is technically still the 80s decade.
Yes.
The new decade doesn't start till 90.
Oh, back in the 1900s?
the one, yeah.
Fucking children.
I fucking hate it. My son pulled that the other day. He said something about me. What did he say? Yeah, you were born in the 1970s. That was like, he said it. That was like 50 years ago. I'm like, bro, I'm going to be 49. Take it easy. I'm not there yet.
My son asked, it's mean. He asked my wife, were you alive during when the Titanic sank?
Wow. That one's even rougher.
It is, my grandmother was a year younger than that.
Okay. 2011.
She was born
1911.
No.
Yeah.
No, it was
Oh, you're
1912.
younger. Oh, so she's 1930.
13, yeah. So, and she lived to be 98, right before her 99 birthday.
That's really far away.
Not my fault you have fucking T-Rex arms.
Wow.
Those little baby arms ain't gonna save you.
Anyway.
Oh, I was once on a plane that was hit by lightning.
Were you really?
Yes.
How did you know? Did it like go through?
I was coming back from, you know what E3 is? The Electronic Entertainment
Oh, okay.
Expo?
Yeah. I thought it was like a country.
It's a video game
part of the country.
convention.
Yeah.
My friend James wanted to go.
Where was it? In Puerto Rico?
No, it was California. One that's racist. Wow. Wow. One, James is Chinese.
Okay.
Just
Who's James?
my friend James.
Oh, okay.
And he wanted to go. It was basically a once in a lifetime opportunity for him.
All right.
And he's like, I need somebody to go with me. He has a lot of health issues.
Yeah,
So he needs somebody alongside him. So we get there, and that's when I find out that not only am I there to help him out, which I knew,
Right.
but he's diabetic,
Right.
takes insulin,
Right.
can't inject himself.
Why?
His hands don't work like that. He has cerebral palsy.
Oh,
He's mobile.
he hit
For the
the
most part.
fucking genetic lottery, huh?
it's
Holy crap.
Rough. Anyway,
Yeah.
he threw a shoe at me.
Genetic lottery.
Yeah, he hit the generic
terrible.
lottery.
He threw a shoe at you on purpose?
He threw my own shoe at me.
Or was it like a spasm? Like,
I was snoring.
Oh, okay.
And he was trying to get my attention. And
Yeah,
he
that
knows
makes sense.
not to approach while I'm sleeping because I can put you in a headlock real fucking fast.
Okay.
So he threw my own shoe at me. I was so mad.
Who throws a shoe?
It was
honestly
everything that could go awry on this trip.
Yeah.
We were at a hotel. You know the hotel from Beverly Hills Cop?
Yes.
So he booked that hotel. Incidentally, he's not a huge
Oh, I was
fan.
about to say, like, dude, you know where we can stay?
So he booked that hotel. And we got bumped because of the convention to the La Quinta by the airport.
Okay.
It from a 4-star hotel to a 2.
Okay. Why'd they bump you?
They overbooked.
Cunts.
So they gave us a La Quinta.
Yeah.
And even better.
Easy with that accent. You like the fucking news. You ever watch the news when they're like, and today...
in Paraguay.
Yeah.
Comes out.
Yeah.
So
Dave Sanchez. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, Sanchez. I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah, right.
Sanchez.
So, yeah.
So in the La Quinta there was, see how bad it sounds when I say it normal?
It's okay. It sounds fine to me.
Anyway.
It sounds white in my ears.
Going from 2 queen-size beds or 2 fulls to a single king and a cot. And this guy he's very nervous, so he refuses to share. So I'm like, then we're alternating.
Oh, see, his nervousness is sharing. My nervousness is shitting. I have to shit when I get nervous.
Shit in the sink. I don't give a shit. I'm not cleaning the room.
Go ahead. I apologize.
Anyway, so whole trip there, so whatever. On the flight home from L.A. to New York,
Right.
we fly through a storm,
Yeah.
and the lights go out.
Yeah.
And the captain says, we were just struck by lightning. Please bear with us. We're going to get the lights back on soon.
Everything stayed on. Though.
Everything was
Engines
on.
and
We were still flying.
yeah.
But all the lights went out in the cabin. The TVs went off. The Wi-Fi went down. Everything that wasn't like plane related.
And anything that was not stay in the air related, which is good.
I didn't get a snack.
Yeah.
I was like, this is sad.
Really, from LA to New York, you didn't get a snack.
We
I
didn't
think
get
when
snacks.
I went to when I went to LA, we got a meal.
I went to Florida. I got hot nuts. And a snack.
Come on.
No, really. So my friend John had a stroke in
Jesus, what kind of friends do you have?
Amazing friends.
Do you just hang out at the hospital and just pick friends that have disorders?
So James I met in I was in first grade, he was in kindergarten. We've been friends that long.
Okay, yeah,
That's
yeah.
like 3,000 years.
Yeah, might as well be.
John Acasio I met in high school, but through friends. So I've known him 30 years.
Yeah.
29 years.
That's great. I've known Mike, the Angry Wizard, for 30 years.
20
Over 30 years.
4.
Now, 31. We met in 94.
23, 24, somewhere there.
93?
Wow.
Yeah.
In the 90s.
Yeah.
Was it a Running Man contest?
Oh, wait. No, I didn't meet him in 94. I met him in 96. So we're probably 29 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Running Man contest?
Yeah.
Anyway, so John had a stroke. We flew down, Sean and I flew down to Florida for support.
Yeah.
And when we got there, when we got to the airport, they're like, for $80, you could upgrade your ticket to first class. I went,
$80?
$80. It was
Back then, that would have been $1,000 to me. I'd be like, no.
This was 2016?
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. I thought we were talking. You know,
No, we were full-grown adults.
Yeah.
I was working where I'm working now.
full grown.
I've actually lost weight.
I know.
I'm less people now.
Yeah.
Still fat as fuck.
You could tell if you look at the first images of us when we did this, and yeah,
Fat and sweaty.
I
smelly.
lost 10 pounds.
I am shiny.
You are glowing. Yeah.
Well,
turn down a little.
I'm radiant. No, I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it for now.
Okay. If you want to look like an angel. Thank you.
Sicken me.
Go ahead. Why?
Still on the first song.
Yeah, I know.
So when we flew down, they offered first class. I said, I got it. I took care of first class, and they served hot nuts.
Every time. Hot nuts are good though. They're delicious.
I'm not. I can't say I'm a hot nut slut. Seriously, I'm a hot nut slut. You know the nuts for nuts guys in the city?
Yes.
One of the few reasons I'd want to go into the city, honey roasted cashews.
Oh my god, the best! I knew
Honey roasted peanuts
I
are
knew
okay.
you were going already.
Honey
the
roasted
cashews are
cashews.
unbelievable. Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah, and the smell, the way they smell when you walk past that thing.
It's a siren song.
Huh?
It's a siren song. It calls you.
Yeah, yeah. It's one of the few smells I like in the city.
My brother-in-law was saying, I haven't had a dirty water dog in ages.
Yeah.
I went, can't say I miss him,
But you do.
but I do.
Yeah. Because they don't have them at the ball games anymore. They make them all on grills. And I don't even remember a hot dog guy coming through when we went to the game a couple months
Oh,
ago.
the Weenie Man?
Yeah, it's all like cotton
He doesn't
candy
like
and stuff.
that nickname.
Yeah. Wiener.
Him and Mr. Softy have problems with their nicknames.
Mr. Softy. I never thought of that.
I almost got dragged into a ice cream truck that way, making fun of the Mr. Softy guy.
Yeah, really? Why?
Yeah, we
took it serious?
We were jabbing on, and my friend Dominic went, so does your wife appreciate your nickname, Mr. Softy? And the guy, he started
mad?
coming out the window.
What a biatch.
Anyway, let's go to the next song.
Yeah, go ahead.
So my first one is Desert Rain by Iced Earth.
Okay,
So before we start,
go ahead.
a lesser guitar tone, but still super intense.
Yeah, you're making Iced Earth grow on me.
And you don't want it to.
I don't want it to, only because I don't like the way the guy sings,
Well, this is a different singer.
and I don't like the guitarist's politics.
Yes, I don't like it.
It's
I'm
hard.
sorry.
It's really hard to listen to.
Do you mean John Schaefer, the fucking rat?
Oh wait, he's been pardoned.
He's still a fucking rat.
I know.
You can pardon a rat; he's still a rat. Anyway, this is John Greeley singing.
Okay.
This is not their
I
best
do
singer.
notice. Yeah, yeah.
I think I've given you one or two Matt Barlow songs. I've given you a Tim Owens.
Yeah.
And now this is John Greeley. He was in for 2 albums.
Okay.
Not great.
Uh,
Ooh, pardon me. I can't reach that button.
Okay.
I was not gonna reach that button and burp like that. But there's something about his voice that I love and something I don't love.
yeah.
Barlow does it better.
Yeah.
There's a live version of this.
Yeah.
It's from Alive in Athens.
Mm-hmm.
It is phenomenal.
Okay.
Absolutely phenomenal. This is not it, but I wanted you to hear the original.
Yeah.
But it is a good song.
Yeah, it's good.
American power metal is funny. It's got its place in the universe,
Do
but
you
it's
consider power
funky.
metal? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Jenny and I were talking about this last night. We were driving from the barbecue place because I'm fat.
Yeah.
And we were talking about Nocturnal Rites.
Nocturnal emissions.
Yes,
What?
Nocturnal Emissions. God, I haven't had a night Jimmy Jam in years.
No. I had a weird dream last night.
Yeah.
It wasn't sexual.
Was I looking
it
good?
wasn't you.
Of course.
I don't know if you know who it was about.
I can't guess. I
No,
wasn't
I don't.
there.
Do you know who Scott Schwartz is?
No.
Okay. Michael, when Mike listens to this, he'll know exactly. It was the weirdest dream. I haven't thought. He was a childhood friend of mine.
Okay.
Who we grew apart, obviously, and then when we all started bands, he was in the
In the mix?
in the mix. He wasn't in a band, but he was
Promoting
he
or?
no, he was a friend. He would
Okay.
come to shows and stuff like that. He had a weird nickname, which I will not say on here.
Is it racist?
No,
Is it sexist?
it's not sexist. It could
Ableist?
It could be considered racist, I think.
Is it something about the Schwartz?
No,
Okay, because I thought you'd reconnect over your 7% lineage.
no, he's adopted.
Oh, okay.
But we'll speak later. But anyway, the dream was about him, and like I woke up and I was like, why? I haven't thought of that guy in probably 20 years,
right.
at least.
We're going to talk about it again.
What?
Okay. I joke that the veil for me is real thin.
Yeah.
I dream about people, and when I dream about them, I have to contact them
Okay.
because that usually means something's going on in their life,
Okay.
and I'm worried.
All right. I'll. Okay. We'll talk after this.
I once had a recurring dream about a person,
Yeah.
a girl. Not somebody I was into,
Right,
just
right.
somebody I was worried about. Apparently, I contacted her, and her life was in shambles.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. She's like, why did you think to contact me? I'm like, I had dreams.
Yeah.
And then it got weird because I told her I had dreams about her. But they weren't like that. I wasn't like caressing her or anything.
Yeah.
It was-
Yeah. It was just there. Yeah.
No, literally, like I was having dreams where she was in trouble.
Yeah.
I was like, I need to reach out to this person.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you ever get a call from me and it seems like I'm concerned,
Yeah.
it's because I had a dream about you. And I'll probably tell you because it's fucking weird.
Well, you could tell me. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck. I'd call you queer, and that was it. You know. Then we go on.
I
I'd
had
be
that
like,
dream again.
all right.
Both hands were on my shoulders and you said ta-da.
All right, let's continue on because, like you said, we're only on the second song, and we're probably 40 minutes in.
All right. Your next?
So my next one is Weatherman by Dead Sarah.
The production quality is not great.
Yeah.
It feels tin canish.
This song, the only reason why I put this on here was because it came out the year that my son was born, my first son.
Okay.
And it sticks. I don't even know. I have no recollection of any other songs by this.
I've never heard of it before.
Yeah. But this came out right as it was the year he was born. So, and it was like a section of time where this song, I believe back then we listened to the radio or on maybe it was XM. Yeah, it was probably on
2012.
Yeah, probably on like Alt Nation or something like that.
It's funny. This I think was supposed to be the end of the world. April 10th, 2012.
Not April 10th.
No, I'm just saying.
December 21st.
Of course it was.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why I put this on here. It's
Saturnalia,
It's just a song that's stuck in my head. Not that I like it or dislike it.
Generic loud girl voice.
Yeah.
Doesn't do a thing for me.
Right. That's why
there's no substance to
They didn't go anywhere. Yeah.
Sounds like 6 other female singers, and that's not a compliment.
Right. I gotcha. I know my next song is gonna. I know there's.
Have you ever seen a weatherman get hit with a stop sign?
Probably. I don't know.
Because that video has been here.
Yeah.
For the last 20 years. And then the reporter. So he's doing a report in a field, and he swallows a bug.
That one
and
I have
he
seen.
goes real country, real fast.
Yeah, that one I've seen. Yes.
Get out of this motherfucker! I'm like, yeah, there it is.
There he is. There you are.
There's the non-regional dialect I was looking for. That's the one. I want all news reporters to speak in their normal voice.
Sorry.
What?
I can't believe how bright you are.
It's the only time I've ever
I caught it out of the corner of my eye and I had a look. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
It's Mike and the Ghost hit the stage.
You are on fire in that fucking...
I got a shiny fucking face.
Yeah. It's also closer to you to light.
Is it? Oh,
yes.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't notice till just now.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, go to your next one.
Oh, we're skipping over the fact that it was produced in a bathroom?
Oh, yeah.
It's not... not enjoyable for a 4-minute song.
Right.
It's like 3 minutes too long.
Because like you said, it doesn't go anywhere. There's no payoff. There's no ripping solo. There's no,
Speaking of ripping solos, Scorpions rock you like a hurricane.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Give me your opinions.
Not a huge Scorpions fan.
Okay.
I'm not saying no. That's why I didn't want to say it's not a great song. It's a song from our childhood.
Yes.
Those are stuck in there. They're ingrained.
It's if you like sports.
Yeah.
Every sporting event.
Right.
Every single one. Mm-hmm. Rock you like a hurt every single time. I'm just checking time there.
But not a huge Scorpions fan. Never was.
Classic rock anthem.
Still not.
It's this and Rock and Roll Part 2 by Gary Glitter.
Oh, God. Yeah, they don't play that anymore.
Yeah, I know why.
Yeah.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
Oh, and every member of the Scorpions looks like a sexual predator.
They do, right? They got the curly...
Then and now.
I haven't seen them. They got to be about 80 years old now, no?
Probably.
Yeah.
Ozzy's doing one last one.
Yeah.
300 years old.
I know. That poor man. We're going to lose him soon, aren't we?
Probably. But they're propping him up like a puppet either way.
I know. It's terrible.
Dio was 73 when he died.
Right.
And they used a hologram for a few years.
While he was alive?
It was a very small hologram.
Yeah, a little elf.
It was a Smurf.
Yeah, a little Smurf. I love that guy.
All they had to do was paint him blue.
Oh, my God.
He was so
terrible.
Great. No Dio on this list. I don't
Not
think
this
Dio
one.
on any of these lists.
Yes, you do.
Did I?
Yeah.
I had to.
Yeah.
I can't control myself. Yeah, let's go to the next one.
Okay. This one is Steal My Sunshine by Len.
Yeah.
This is a period piece for me.
I was going to say, I assume you have something to teach me about this song.
No, not at all. I have no idea about this band.
Really?
I know this one song.
I hope they all perished in Tower 2.
You might as well. The only reason why I put this on is because apparently on this list, I got all nostalgic. And this was when I used to work in Glendale. We used to listen to the radio. I worked in a warehouse. And the radio, we had 1027 on because we used to listen to Opie and Anthony in the afternoons when they came on. But the rest of the day, it was music.
Yeah.
So this was, and that's when they were alternative or whatever it was.
They really changed NEW.
Yeah.
Hardcore. Like it was all music, and then all of a sudden it was.
Well, because then they went to the Radio Chick in the morning.
Oh God.
Which I liked. I liked it for.
I I hate to tell you this.
What's his name?
I have not once,
Ever listened to the Radio Chick?
because I'm not awake in the morning.
Well, it was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's true. It was like it's like a 10. It was like at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, no.
It was that they brought them over. They brought, I think Ron and Fez were on that station.
Yes, Ron and Fez were after them.
Ron and Fez were. I still listen to Ron to this day.
Yeah.
So good.
Ron is so interesting.
Yeah. He's so smart.
He's from Florida.
No, he's from Philly.
Is he? Oh,
He's
no,
from
that's
Chester.
right. He got real big in Florida.
Yeah. But
A lot of missing fingers.
but this was one of the songs that was around at the time. 90 I want to say this was 98,
On it.
98 or 99. I don't think this was in the 2000s yet. Cuz I worked there till
1999.
Okay.
I
was
really
right.
hope these guys were in Tower 2.
Cuz I worked in that company from 97 to 2001 till I got Con Ed, and then, and then I've been there forever. So this had to be, everything that I have in those memories.
I hope what Steve Ranzisi said he did actually happened to them. Fucking hate these guys.
Tell the Steve Renacisi.
So he said that he was in Tower, I think it was Tower 1
I think so, yeah.
in Merrill Lynch on September 11th. And
So-
it turns out he wasn't even downtown. Like he worked.
No.
He
Why?
worked.
I wonder
he
why.
did work there.
I wonder
but
why
he didn't work in that
lied
office.
There, though. Why
Why he
about
lied?
that?
Because
Yeah.
he's a liar.
And he's still okay. Like they all forgave him.
Well, the problem is he leaned into being.
This light
like,
allows me to
listen,
see how much I spit when I talk, by the way.
Thank God I'm over here.
Yeah.
He's gonna start hawking them. I
Go
know
ahead.
it.
Go ahead. Just continue.
Yeah, he leaned into being as full of shit.
Right.
But he's like, listen, I know I'm a known liar, and then now he has these completely true stories, completely honest.
Right.
But he goes, I know it doesn't sound believable because I am a known liar.
Yeah.
And leaned into that, and that works. But he's still kind of a piece of shit for that.
Yeah.
Like I can tell you where I was that day.
Me too.
And I was nowhere near Ground Zero. I was on the West Side Highway.
Yeah.
I ended up working for the next year in the same. I was working in a photo lab.
What street on the West Side Highway?
I was west.
Uptown?
No. It was Pier 60. So that was
Oh, okay.
East 18th.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. Got there
West
close.
18th.
I was across the river. I was in Long Island City, and we watched the whole thing. Fucking crazy. Anyway,
So I was actually the Pier. I was in Pier 59. Pier 60. The next one up.
yeah,
Was the skating rink, the ice rink.
Yeah.
Which turned into the makeshift morgue.
yeah.
And that was every day for the next year. We had to deal with that until the facility we were working for moved to West 24th Street. No, West 20th Street. They had West 24th Street, West 20th Street, and then the West Side Highway.
Yeah,
Photo lab.
yeah,
Back in the day, that was nuts. Anyway,
yeah.
yeah, so I hope these guys are fucking long dead.
I don't think they are. I don't even know if they're making. I'm gonna look up if they're making music still. I doubt it.
I hope not. I really don't.
Also, they'd also be about 40.
They'd be older than that. You know that.
They were. Oh yeah, they were probably in the 20. Yeah. No, they were about our age. Yeah, I would say about our age. All right, your next one.
Yes. Become the Storm by D. Snyder.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Okay, and there's a reason for that.
I know this is the Josta.
Yes, written by Jamie Josta for D. Snyder and said, here, I made you an album. And
Yeah.
he goes, okay, I will sing on it.
Yeah, it's so. Do I call it cheesy?
It is. It's that uplifting cheesy.
It's not only that; it is purposely
Do you know I
packaged to sound
skipped the opportunity to pick another song on this album.
for the same
Same list.
list.
Because the other one is I Am the Hurricane.
Okay, really?
Where is it?
I am the hurricane.
I Am the Hurricane.
Become the storm. Jesus
Yes,
Christ!
and they're not like. I Am the Hurricane is the third track on the album.
Right.
Become the Storm is the 9th.
Okay. So
It is a good album.
the production is too perfect.
It is. It is sublimely perfect.
Yeah. It's D. Snyder, so I have to at least give it the respect it deserves. Him.
It is unique.
Yeah, but it's too packaged for me. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, you like a good package, don't you?
Yeah, I do. 'Cause I ain't got one. What?
Smuggling Vienna sausages.
But that's my take on it. It's good for what it is.
It's nothing amazing.
Every time it came on, I went, okay.
I didn't win this list with this song.
I went, all right, I'll listen.
It's not. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's not that good, but it's not that bad.
No. It's not terrible. It's just not nowhere near my cup of tea.
Oh yeah, no. The next song is your cup of tea.
Yes.
It's Dee Snider.
Yeah.
I could have picked Twisted Sister stuff. I thought of this immediately when I saw weather.
Right.
I went hurricane or storm. Storm.
Storm.
Had to be storm. We already had hurricane on the list.
Lightning.
Yeah, I was gonna say you did a lot of the traditional,
Yes.
like the straight up easy ones.
Yeah.
Steal My Sunshine is a bag of shit with hair on it.
Yeah. Well, a lot of some of them that you like Rock Me Like a Hurricane, I skipped over that. I thought of it.
I had to.
But I skipped over it.
Yeah, I couldn't skip that one.
All right, so let's go to my next one.
Yes.
Which is Plain Sailing Weather by Frank Turner.
Which I can fuck up anything is a statement I can really get behind.
Yes.
You give me the chance, I can ruin a fucking day for somebody. Or myself.
And he already did. This song, by the way, he was married like last
I know
year.
exactly what happened.
And yeah, it basically is. It's the exact line in this song.
Yeah.
You know, the problem with meeting your lovers in bars is that there's always more there's always more bars, late night bars. You know, the guy went on tour, and
This is why I don't go out.
he can't fucking
Keep
contain himself.
Yeah, can't keep his dick in his pants.
Yeah. So so
Dave
this
Grohl, what? Huh? Dave Grohl, what?
yeah. So this song is basically his life because he did it again. This album's like fucking.
This is his oops, I did it again.
But this album is like 15 years old now, or like 12 years old.
So he's done this like 14 more times.
Right.
This guy's living the show Californication.
I love the guy, but you know, get your personal life together.
By the way, did you see that the guitars from Red Hot Chili Peppers just got almost off on vehicular manslaughter?
He did get off, didn't he?
No, he got a fine, some community service and some shit. But
But I
basically,
didn't know what happened. What did he do?
He ran over a dude.
On purpose?
No,
Oh,
it was negligence.
yeah. Was he drunk?
I don't know. I didn't get that. It was Red Hot Chili
Oh,
Peppers.
okay.
I saw Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm like, this guy almost killed somebody. Good.
I thought you knew.
I hope he gets I hope he gets executed.
Yeah.
First thought, is it in the Philippines? I hope they cut his head off.
Yeah.
Was it Singapore? They cut your head off?
Did they cane you?
Well, caning is for littering.
No, that guy didn't that kid like spit a piece of gum out and
Yeah, he threw-
got like fucking 40 lashes?
He got 10.
Whatever. No, I think it was originally supposed to be 40.
Yeah, they talked him down to 10.
Yeah. It's even 10. Getting whacked with a fucking cane 10 times, and the guy's not gonna go. I mean, they're probably
they're wailing.
fucking whacking at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this foreigner so he learns not to litter in my country.
Yeah, not to spit gum out.
You know what though? It's a very clean country.
Well, I don't know. I've never been there, and I never will be.
You know what the punishment for rape is in Singapore?
Cutting your penis off?
No, execution.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm for that.
I'm not. Yeah, I wouldn't be against that. But yes, Plain Sailing Weather by Frank Turner, one of the best albums he came out with.
I like
Hard.
the notion. I refuse to be part of the problem.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the whole problem
Yeah.
in this situation.
Right.
This has to be my favorite Frank Turner song.
Really?
Absolutely.
It is because of how blunt he is.
Yes, it's just
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you'll see somebody write something that is just it's whatever was on the outside of their heart at the moment.
It's that's Tape Deck Heart. That's what the name of the album is.
There you go.
It's but just give me one fine day of plain sailing weather, like a beautiful day, and I could fuck up anything. It's a beautiful. It really is.
It is
poetry.
It is
You
as
know?
poetic as you
Right.
get.
and everybody can relate.
Yeah.
Because you got everything perfect, and you gotta go fuck it up.
You can't stop
can't
yourself
just
from doing
fucking-
something
right,
stupid.
Right.
We've all done it.
Yes.
Well, I don't know about you. I don't
Oh,
know
no,
your
I've done
sister.
it.
Everything's going great, and I find a new and interesting way to fuck things up.
And then you go home and you're like, I mean, when after the fact, you think about it and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with me? You know,
That's usually when I go, I know exactly what's wrong with me.
no,
and
I
start
know
listing
no, but
things.
I mean,
Yeah.
everything's good. Why?
Why do I have to throw a wrench in it?
Right. You fucking idiot. And I'm talking to you personally. I mean,
I am an idiot. I'm sitting here doing a podcast with you on a Saturday.
yeah, but what else would we be doing? Hanging out with our families?
Yeah, like some fucking losers. Oh, I had one the other day. One of the guys at work was talking about. Oh, he was going to play. He was going to paintball on Saturday.
Yeah.
and he was going to play basketball on Sunday. I'm like, when do you see your kids? He goes, I don't know. I said,
Oh, that wasn't
tracks.
with his kids?
Nope.
No.
Oh, I would take my son paintball.
Oh,
just
yeah.
to shoot
My
him.
kids want to go.
Just to shoot him.
Yeah. And not in a bad way.
No,
Oh, in a bad
Hey,
way?
you pegging this kid left and right.
Yeah.
I'm on your team, Daddy. I don't care.
No.
Shoot your mom in the ass crack. I don't care.
I must say, I mean, we joke about it and we're joking about it, but I love watching my kids grow up.
Oh,
like,
it's hilarious.
Like my kid becoming, Logan becoming like a miserable teenager. It's
You said that in the
great.
car.
Huh? Yeah.
You said that in the car.
It's,
My son basically giving somebody else my attitude
Yeah.
makes my heart sing.
yeah. Yeah. You know, it's Shane singing and taking piano lessons. I'm like, all right, I'm in there somewhere.
So the hat event the other day,
Yes.
when Tudor offered my son the hat,
Yeah. Tell him what kind of hat.
it was a Smurf hat.
yeah.
It was
Well,
literally
It was a hat a Smurf would wear,
it was,
but I
it was
think
literally a Smurf hat.
it was like a little jester hat. Yeah,
Yeah,
it had
it
a
was-
little curl in it, and
So he offers it to my son, and my son goes, "I'm good." I'm like, this is my child. I'm so proud. I'm more proud of that than when he took his first steps.
yeah. When he wiped his ass for the first time.
Between that and the time he asked why mommy was going to the bathroom in the house,
What?
I'm in the
'cause you
kitchen
could-
cooking.
Piss outside.
I was in the kitchen cooking,
Right.
And he goes, "Hey, where's mommy?" I go, "She's going to the bathroom." He goes, "In the house." I go, "Yeah, she's not a dog."
Yeah. What the? Yeah, what was that? What was that question?
It was
for?
so weird. It
Yeah.
was just the natural reaction.
I thought it was because like you were like out at a
No.
and you know you know how many times because we have one bathroom in the house.
Yeah.
Right. And how many
I am
times
blessed with many bathrooms. at the moment.
either someone's in the shower or someone's in there.
I will push
and my
the door
son's-
open to shit in the.
Shit in the shower?
If
You
I
better
have-
say shit in the shower.
I will shit in the shower if I have to. I will waffle stomp that shit down. If somebody's on the toilet and I can't get them off, I am literally shitting in the shower and waffle stomping it down.
I am holding a story in my head that I cannot tell on this.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Is it someone we know?
You don't know them personally, no.
Oh, damn it.
But fuck, I forgot where. Oh no, there'll be times where like one of my sons will be like, you know, I got to piss and somebody's in the bathroom. I'm like, go in the driveway.
Nobody.
And my kids are like,
Nobody used to get madder than my
can?
dad when I had to shit while he was taking a shower.
yeah, well that's disgusting.
I didn't have a choice.
I would feel like I'm dirty.
I had the stomach of a goose that ate Mexican food only.
Yeah, your little shit particles are fucking floating on me, and now I'm wet and they're sticking to me.
I found out.
You ever say something and you go, "Fuck, that's gonna be a fucking little button at the next fucking D&D
No, I
game."
never think about it because
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, no,
I don't.
I don't care either. It's just as I'm saying, it, I'm going. Tony's gonna pull that one.
Tony's not the tech guy. Tony tells Mike. Mike pulls it.
yeah.
We know what's up. So there have been times where, oh man, what was I saying? So when I have to go to the bathroom, it is an emergency.
Yeah.
Not now, not so much now.
Yeah.
A little less than it used to be, but it used to be a 912 emergency. You got to get a little faster than 911.
Oh, I was like, did you just have a stroke?
912. Try to get it to happen a little quicker. It would come on so fast. I'm like, oh, gotta go, and run.
Yeah.
This is a one bathroom house. I am now in a 4-bathroom house.
Right.
And I use the bathroom that nobody else uses.
Yeah.
The one in the basement.
Oh yeah.
My son the other day, he's like, the toilet downstairs doesn't work. I said, who told you that?
Yeah.
He goes, no, I was exploring one day. I said, why were you exploring the basement? He goes, I don't know. I said, okay. He goes, well, the toilet wasn't working. It won't flush. I said, oh, I fixed that months ago.
Yeah.
He goes, why? I said, because
Not
where do you
anymore.
think I take dumps?
Well, it's so funny when we go to my brother and sister-in-law's house. My brother-in-law and sister-in-law. I don't have a brother. But when I have to go to the bathroom, I go to their second floor bathroom, right? And my sister
Upper deckers?
No. But it's so funny because they have a downstairs bathroom and an upstairs bathroom. I pee in the downstairs bathroom. When I gotta go take a dump, I go upstairs. Apparently, other people don't. And my sister-in-law says, she goes, of course you know, I forget how it came up, but she goes, of course you take a shit upstairs like a gentleman. She goes,
Like a gentleman.
yeah. She goes, you don't shit in the downstairs bathroom.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I did upper decker my sister's downstairs bathroom.
Why?
Because I'm a monster.
That is gross.
I would have dry docked it if I could have.
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, that's where you turn the water off and you drain the tank, and then you shit in the
God.
tank.
Wow.
Dry dock.
You really did dislike your sister, man.
We don't get along.
Apparently.
With good reason. I did hit her with an upper decker.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Not the meanest thing I've done.
Uh,
Not to her in general.
Just
Not even
anybody.
close.
Yeah. I got you.
I've done way meaner shit.
All right. Let's go to your next one.
All right. So this is Whitesnake's crying in the rain.
I fucking hate Whitesnake.
Do you?
Hate them.
Why?
Don't like his voice.
Really?
Don't like the band.
Okay.
Just don't. Sorry. I didn't mean to get so.
You got really gung ho
Yeah,
about
just
a
don't.
band that is basically inconsequential to history.
I know.
Like I can get like, oh, I'm not a huge Scorpions fan,
Nah,
but hating Whitesnake.
I just don't like. I didn't say hate. I dislike them a lot.
Well,
We're on
hate's a
the
strong word. I really dislike them.
Yeah. Hate is
Like
up
I don't
there.
hope they die, but I hope if they fall into a coma, they don't get out of it.
I don't hope they die. Coma thing, maybe.
Yeah, see,
You know. But go ahead. Tell me about Whitesnake.
it's just good old fashioned rock and roll. It's John Sykes. Really?
1987 version. 2017 remaster, like it needs a fucking remaster because Whitesnake is selling so many fucking albums.
Well, no, that's why they needed the remaster.
Come on, keep going, guys.
Hey, let's keep this going. So their drummer,
Yeah.
Tommy Aldrich,
Okay.
he's so good, and he always looks like he's just about ready to die.
Is he old or
He's so old.
was he even old back then? Or
He was old looking then. He's
Yeah.
older now, and he looks like he died 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But he plays so fucking hard.
Yeah.
I mean, he hits harder than I think I've seen anybody else hit a drum. And in the live versions of this, he does the John Bonham play with his hands like bongos.
See, you're just making it worse.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? You follow a band called Beans on Toast, and you're gonna give me shit? Balls on Chin follows Beans on Toast, and you're gonna give me shit about Whitesnake?
I am not giving you shit. I'm giving him shit.
It's impressive. I'll show you it later. It's impressive.
Okay.
It's painfully impressive
All right.
because he looks like he's on the verge of a stroke.
Yeah.
At any moment.
Right.
And he's giving it everything he has.
Yeah.
Like even like, I think there was one like just pre-COVID where he's sitting at a drum kit and he's an old man.
Yeah. And that didn't kill him.
Just beating the shit. It didn't kill David Coverdale. It didn't kill Glenn Hughes.
Yeah.
And they both got it.
Yeah.
David Coverdale had to cancel the last tour because of lung infections post-COVID.
Right.
Glenn Hughes finished out his time in the Dead Daisies and then left. And now he's he's with another band now. Whatever.
Yeah.
I love Glenn Hughes. I know you don't. You know, what are you checking?
I'm looking for time. I want to see how long we've been doing this.
Not that long.
I don't care.
It's not that bad.
I don't care. I don't care. Fucking 2 hours we could talk like this. I don't give a
We
shit.
can. That's the best part.
Yeah.
You know who controls the timing here? We do.
Yeah.
Why am I getting emails? I don't
Or until your fucking family starts texting us to
For-
eat
to
lunch.
eat lunch.
Because, you know, the two fat assholes.
Because
have to
I'm worried about fucking
yeah,
wasting away.
Yeah. Did
I'm
you
worried-
eat lunch?
I'm worried about your blood sugar. I'm fat. Leave me alone.
Yeah. You're drinking a fucking boiling or whatever.
Yeah.
Bowling.
Cane cola.
Yeah.
Ironically, I went to the cardiologist yesterday, and he gave me the all good.
All right.
Yeah.
Keep being a fat fuck. Go ahead.
Well,
You're
no,
good.
he's like, because I'm losing weight.
Yeah.
He goes, I want you to be a little more active. I said, I'd like to be a little more active too.
Just start walking.
Yeah.
That's right. I walk around the lake every morning. Like a fucking
You have
old
time
man.
in the morning to walk around a lake?
I go to work an hour early. Yeah.
Ooh.
And I walk around the lake 3 times. It's about a little over 1.5 miles, almost 2 miles.
If I go to work early, I'm going to sit in my car and think about leaving every second until I have to get out of the car and go to work.
No, see, I have a thing where I have to get there early, even though literally it's about 25 minutes from my house now. You know, because I'm so used to,
Yeah.
I work in Queens now, so I used to go to Manhattan, and I used to leave extra early just because. And now I still leave early, and I get there an hour early, but now I do the walk around the lake a couple times, and then I go get breakfast and a coffee, and I'm set. That way, when work starts, I'm already in the groove.
I say my job, there's no groove for me to get in.
Yeah.
You walk in and there's just, oh, this person shit on the table. All right.
I would last about a quarter of a day in your job. I just can't. I can't. It was the same thing when I was taking all the city tests, and I got about halfway through the Nassau County police test, and I went, I don't want to be a fucking cop. What am I doing?
I thought about it, and then I went,
Yeah.
I don't have the temperament
No.
for it.
What, cunt?
Yeah. Well, not to knock all the cops, but there's a certain level of
Right.
alpha male dude bro
Right.
that is not me.
No.
I am a douche.
Yeah.
I know that.
But I'm not going to be a douche to you on purpose.
No, and I don't like taking orders.
Right.
So I don't like giving them either.
Right.
So
That's why when I was a supervisor for 3 years. Fucking hated it.
Yeah. I hate being the lead
Right.
in my department. I wish I could go back. Like
I
say
don't
it all the
mind,
time. I wish I
I
could go
don't
back to the
mind
overnights.
giving people advice and stuff like that.
That's different.
But I don't want to be your boss.
I don't want to be.
I don't
want to be the one you look to.
Right.
To complain about your coworkers.
Right.
I don't want to be the one who fixes the problems.
Yeah.
I'll fix the problems, but I don't want to be the one who has to.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
My boss texted me that we had to do this mandatory training for a new system that we're getting. It's a new computer system. So she's like, obviously you're going to be a super user, which is their version of.
I hate that. I hate all those super user.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, it gets better.
Service. What is?
Service specialist?
No. Damn, we have SME. I forget what is it. The last are matter expert. System matter. Whatever it is, whatever acronym they use and whatever words they use.
Those
I hate that.
corporate speak.
I hate it.
I hate
I
it too.
fucking hate it.
Hate is an understatement for me for that.
No, me too.
So
yeah,
she tells me I have to attend this mandatory Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm not using my computer. I use the work computer. It has no microphone, no camera. The first thing, you're gonna need to turn your camera on. I type, I'm at a workstation, no camera, no microphone.
Right.
How do we know it's you?
Fucking, it's in my name. My name is on there.
In a corporate meeting, I wrote, because nobody else is dumb enough to be me.
Yeah, there you go.
They were not impressed. And then it was an hour of them telling us how we need to be leaders and empower our coworkers and employees.
I have to come here and do my job.
All I thought was the only person who ever empowered me to do anything in my department
Yeah.
was my mom reminding me that I'm going to outlast every one of my bosses.
Right. Yeah.
Just by existing. By the way, that's the kind of motivation I used to get.
Yeah.
Anytime I was like pissed, my mom's like, "Don't worry, you'll outlast them all."
Right. And you did.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right.
I've outlasted every shitty boss
Yeah.
that I've ever had.
Yeah. Just let me do my job. Fuck.
I'm the guy who does his job. You be the other guy.
Right. Exactly.
Just don't bother me.
All right. Let's go to your fucking next one. Oh, my
Actually,
next one.
your next one.
My next one is the generic "Ride the Lightning" by Metallica.
Ride the Lightning is the best term for execution
Yes, it is.
I've ever. I love it. You know, there's another song called "Ride the Lightning," unrelated.
Yeah.
That's also really good. I wanted to put it on a list and I haven't yet.
By who?
Warren Ziders.
I don't know who that is.
He's a country-ish singer.
Yeah,
But
all right.
really good.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
I'll play it for you later.
All
It's
right.
fucking awesome. But this is the epitome of heavy metal.
Yes.
Metallica, Ride the Lightning.
Yes.
I was so late to Metallica compared to other people because I didn't get into it until I was in high school.
Yeah.
And I had to work backwards.
That's great. This reminds me of junior high. This reminds me of
Yeah, but
6th grade?
sixth grade, that would have been for you 1864?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
No, seriously, what year was that?
right at the end of the Civil War. Yeah.
It was you. You were reeling over the death of Lincoln.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was hunting down John Wilkes Booth. Yeah.
Here's mud in your eye. Yeah, I know. No, sixth grade for you would have been
How old are you?
wait, let me try this.
Okay, I know, because, yeah.
92.
No.
91?
No.
Sixth grade?
91, I was in 9th grade.
I forgot you're really fucking old. No.
Yes.
Did they leave you back a bunch of times?
No. I'm just...
Wait. 8th, 7th, 6th, 95, 93, 92, 89.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't math correctly. I almost had to take the shoes off.
That's all right. You got there. You got there. Fuck, that does make me sound
Pants
old.
off to count to
I was in
21?
6th grade in the 80s.
Yeah.
Holy shite.
Oh, man. I was talking to somebody about video games, and we were talking about our first systems.
Yeah.
And, you know, like most kids my age, I had my first video game system was a Nintendo.
Okay, I thought you were going to say 64.
And no, an NES. But It wasn't, because my dad got his hands on an Atari 2600
Yes, that was
and
my
a
first
ColecoVision.
I never had ColecoVision, but we had. I remember.
Oh, they both sucked a bag of dicks.
I remember. I would still get a 2600 to this day.
Of course. Pong,
No.
Donkey Kong,
Joust. We had what?
Balloon Fight.
That Combat.
Oh, now we're talking the video games we can both talk about.
Yes.
Battle Tanks,
Yeah. I remember.
which is basically combat.
Yeah, I remember when my dad. We were on Main Street and he parked and we may have gotten Atari at Crazy Eddie's. I don't remember the store, but I know there was a Crazy Eddie's.
Antar.
I know there was a Crazy Eddie's on Main Street, and I remember I was little. I had to be about 5 or 6 when we got it.
1462, yeah.
Yeah. So I remember my dad pulling over and going to the store and buying the Atari 2600.
Well, the Atari and the Coleco, my dad bought at a flea market
Yeah.
on 7th Avenue over here.
Okay.
Outside of public school, they used to do this.
Well,
flea market
I was
every
gonna say like a
weekend.
church. Yeah.
It was a public school. Every weekend they had tables set up, and one of the guys that
Did you go with him?
all the time.
Did you love those?
I loved it,
But there was one.
but it was fucked up.
There was one, and I'll just my quick story is, my grandmother, they lived in South Ozone Park, and they had St. Anthony's like 3 blocks away.
Of course, there was always a St. Anthony's.
And they had a flea market like every Sunday or whatever it was, and like you said, we would go there, and it was just so cool at that young age, just looking at all the shit other people had that they wanted to give away.
Why are you getting rid of this?
Yeah, this is awesome.
So, this flea market, there was art. So my dad was a painter.
Yeah.
So he art supplies, random, refinished canvases, whatever. But he just let me run over to the toys and just take a look. And the guy who ran the toy table was the father of one of the girls I went to school with.
Okay.
Who used to get all the shit from the toy store that they were getting rid of. Like the clearance stuff.
Yeah.
And it was all the cool shit. It was all
Right.
the stuff that nobody else wanted to buy.
Yeah.
Like the garbage Ninja Turtle figures that nobody wanted. Like the guy who looked like goo.
Yeah.
That's the toy store that used to be over here. It was called Al's Toyland.
Mm-hmm.
It was 3 sections. There was a boys' toys, girls' toys, and then there was a third section.
Trans toys.
Yeah. Actually, Transformers. No. It was all the other stuff. It was the junk.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that didn't sell in the other 2 sections.
Right. Not Mattel. Not Hasbro.
No. It was all. It could have been like good brand stuff. There was no like cheapy.
Yeah.
There were no like superhero guy shit.
Right.
It was good stuff, but it was the stuff that wasn't selling. They
Right.
put it in the third room.
Not He-Man, him man.
It was all they them men. Yeah. No, it was all legit. God, it was all legitimate toys, but there was stuff that nobody wanted, like the She-Ra action figure that nobody wanted.
They them man just hit me. That was a fucking comedy grenade just now.
It had a 3-second timer. I watched it process.
I just thought of it in my head, and it made me laugh really hard. Sorry. Go ahead.
Ironically, both Fisto and Ram Man come from that same collection. Anyway, so this third section had stuff, just random toys like hula hoops and stuff nobody was buying. And in the back corner,
because then I'm thinking, why does it say them if his last name is Man?
It's ma'am.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop.
So in the back corner, I remember there being this clear as a day, that white with the blue lines grid box.
Yeah.
That said Sega Master System.
Oh yeah.
And a ton of games.
Yeah.
Nobody bought them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, because everybody had a Sega Genesis.
Exactly. It was the predecessor to the Genesis.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, in Europe, the Sega Genesis is called the Master System
Oh yeah.
because they didn't even get that first system.
Yeah.
But it was one of those. But nobody bought it.
Yeah.
I was kind of wondering because it had a gun. It was
Yeah.
It was like another Nintendo.
It was a knockoff Nintendo. That's why. Yeah.
But Sega.
I had Sega Genesis. It was awesome.
I never had a Genesis.
Yeah.
My first Sega system was a Saturn.
Shinobi was my favorite game.
Shinobi was good. Ninja Gaiden for
Yeah.
the NES.
Right. They both had. Yeah.
It was the same character.
Yeah.
It was literally.
Yeah.
One is a continuation of the other.
Oh really? Yeah.
It's just they different names for different companies, so
Yeah.
they could do it without fighting.
Double Dragon was so good.
Double Dragon is amazing. There's a new version of it that is classic Like it's that same classic style.
The like 8-bit, like the.
It's not quite 8-bit.
Yeah, it's a little better.
It's better looking, but it plays the same way as the original Double Dragon.
Yeah.
It's called Double Dragon Gaiden.
It's so crazy that, by the way, my son for his birthday, yeah, got a Switch, right? And we signed him up for, I don't know, Nintendo Worldwide or whatever
The
the fuck
Nintendo
it's called.
Online, where you get access to the Nintendo, Super Nintendo.
And he played he's like, Dad, can you play with me? I'm like, yeah. What are we gonna play? Like, Mario Kart or something like that? And he's like, no, we're gonna play Mario 64. I'm like, why?
The game.
I
never liked Mario 64.
No, but
personally.
he likes the old games, and I'm like, the graphics are so good.
Yeah, but good. Here's the thing: the limitation that the graphics had was based on time.
Yeah.
Gameplay is eternal.
Oh yeah.
I joke about it all the time. One of my favorite games is Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. It came out in the 80s.
Yeah.
It's a great game. It's not visually impressive,
Right.
but it's an amazing game. Even some of the newer games I play don't have the graphic quality.
Yeah.
They're gameplay based.
Yeah.
16-bit, stuff like that works great. There's actually a game called The Messenger that is both 8 and 16-bit. So it starts out 8-bit,
Right.
and you have to progress until the point where you start time traveling. And when you time travel to the future, it's 16-bit.
That's pretty cool.
It's a cool design
That's
choice.
an interesting, whatchamacallit, concept. All right, let's go to your next one.
After Me, The Flood by Armored Saint. I don't get why you don't like Armored Saint.
I don't know.
This isn't even, he's not even trying to be a member of Anthrax here.
I know.
And I know you hate John Bush, but you're stupid and you're wrong, so I can't fix that.
I know.
I can't fix stupid.
I don't know what that was.
That's a horn.
Sounds like a fucking boat.
Might be.
No one's gonna hear it, but
Yeah. The audio technology has come a long way. Obviously, I'm still a ghost
yeah.
for now.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to fix that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to back it up.
Yeah.
It's not here. Don't worry.
I know. I just like hear it in my head.
So you don't like this at all?
It's okay. I just don't. Dude, he starts it off with a yell or whatever he does.
Yeah, it's called Screaming.
Ugh.
I
don't know.
You've had songs that you're like, this is the best ever. And it's a
never
dude moaning.
What? What song was that?
Balls on Chin. I don't remember the name of the fucking band. Jimmy and the Shitbirds?
Jimmy and the Shitbirds.
Tommy and his cock sleeve. I don't remember the name of the band.
I've never had a song where they're moaning.
Yeah, you have.
I do have one on here where they're moaning, though, eventually. Not here. On one of the lists we're going to do today. Where they're moaning, and it's annoying. Right? Yes, it is. It is a list we're going to do, yeah.
Yes. You mess.
So, yeah, Armored Saint. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Nothing? Like,
No.
oh, man.
First off, you've put this song on there before.
No, I haven't.
You've put this on a list before.
Different song.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm not sure.
No, this has definitely been on another list.
Well, I still like it. It's from this album.
Oh, okay.
This is my favorite Armored Saint album.
All right. But,
So this Armored Saint has two of my favorite musicians
Go ahead.
as permanent members.
Okay.
John Bush.
Members.
John Bush and Joey Vera. Joey Vera is my favorite bassist. He's so laid back, but his sound is so good. He does have a weird mohawk thing going on.
And he's probably 1,000 years old now.
He's not that old. No? He's not as old as... He's like, I'd say Metallica aged.
It's 60, bro.
I know.
You shouldn't have a fucking mohawk at 60.
I'm not gonna, because obviously the big bald spot in the back is gonna prevent that.
Yeah.
Which is the problem. He has a bald spot, so he's just kind of like...
Like
here,
stops.
And then it stops, and I don't know if it continues again. I hope
No,
it
don't
doesn't.
tell me he's like does like a tail. That would be considered a tail.
Oh, it would be.
It would.
Oh, stop it. You make me lose respect for somebody I like.
See?
It's not the...
It's working.
By the way, it is not the bologna wrapped in dryer lint that we've seen.
No.
Ooh, I saw the clip of us talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, man, one, I was way fatter. Two, that was... I remember seeing that. I'm like, why did he do that to his head?
I don't know.
On purpose.
I don't understand dreads to begin with. That was just... It wasn't even... It was a dread.
White guy dreads. I don't understand.
I don't get it. I mean, I know it's
it's cultural.
It's a cultural thing, right?
For people in the West Indies,
Right.
I get it.
Yeah, like a white dude in like, Oklahoma or whatever.
Oh, like. So the singer for Lamb of God had him for a while, and I kept going, just please shave your head.
Yeah.
And then he shaved his head, and I went, please grow
hair
it back.
Just have hair.
He looked like a Nosferatu. Which also, Rob Halford looks like a Nosferatu with no hair.
Yeah, but he's 1,000 years old.
Yes, which it fits.
Yeah.
That and the leather daddy look kind of blends together.
Rob Halford is embracing his weirdness in his older age. He had on Facebook or on Instagram the other day. He was in like a kitten shirt.
Yes,
and he was like all like proud of it. And I was like, "Good for you, old man."
Have you not seen the trend of laser kittens and?
Yeah, that's a Mike thing.
Huh?
That's a Mike thing.
It is.
Oh, it's so gonna get yelled at on Tuesday.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that stuff. I look at it and I go, eh.
I like how we had talked about being unreliable and not showing up to stuff, and then Mike in the Discord starts talking shit about somebody else. It's like, wow.
Anyway,
good to know that we're not the worst of the worst.
Let's go to the last song on this thing.
And I like how you thought you snuck this in. The second I saw it, I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
I didn't even need to hear it. I know exactly what it is. I could hear his stupid voice.
It is entirely too long.
Yes. First of all, this is... Go ahead.
Chocolate Rain by Tay Zonde, which is one of the first YouTube stars, I guess you could say.
No, he wasn't. Was he?
This was like 97, dude.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
1997?
No, 1897.
It couldn't have been 1997. You know why?
Why?
YouTube didn't exist until
All right,
2004.
Did it really?
Yeah.
This was that late? No way. Am I really?
Yeah. This was like 2009.
No way. All right.
Here, I'll look it up while you're
Yeah.
sitting there flapping your fucking dick clippers.
Dick clippers. Was it? No way. It's 2009. Come on.
What was 18 years ago today?
18?
18 years ago.
I don't know.
I'll get you in.
You want me to fucking...
Because 18 years
do
ago,
math.
this video is from 18 years ago. He was like 12 years old here.
That does not sound right at all. All right, it's a video. Yeah.
This is the original.
I'm looking up Chocolate Rain. I'm just going to type in Chocolate Rain. But there's no way it was only 18 years ago. Why do I feel like that was like one of the first fucking things I ever fucking watched on...
Well, on YouTube, like I said, YouTube's not that old.
Yeah.
It wasn't around in the 90s, I'll tell you that, because I was on the internet in the 90s, and there was nothing out there.
Chocolate Rain. 2007. Huh.
Oh, look at that shit.
Okay, so this is the one time I didn't get a date within a year. Usually I'm pretty fucking good at those things.
09 was wild, by the way.
09?
07, 09, that area?
Oh, yeah.
Because you had Auto-Tune the News started up around then.
Yeah.
When they were doing the Auto-Tune of news reports, and that's when that other guy that hide your wife, hide your kids because they're ripping everybody out here.
Now, see, this is where I know it from, by the way, is Opie and Anthony, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Because I fucking,
It's the only thing you listened to back then.
Yeah. That and, Len. Because it was on. Yeah, wow, okay. I thought, so they were already on satellite radio by the time that fucking came out. All right. I was wrong.
So it was, how do I explain how bad this was? Watching the video for this makes me feel racist.
Why?
I don't know. There's just something about it.
Well, because he's talking. Chocolate Rain is about.
It's a black dude.
People
singing Chocolate Rain.
Yeah, and it's about black people.
But he looks like he's in blackface.
Yeah, he's the whitest black guy you're gonna see.
He's a real Carlton.
Yeah, and then what's funny is they make fun of the I turned my head to breathe in.
Yeah.
But it makes sense because those microphones would pick up everything.
Yeah, and at the tender age of 12, he probably doesn't know how to edit out unnecessary sounds.
Yeah, back then, you got to think people just set up a camera and just started recording.
Oh yeah,
man. What?
Just thinking about all the steps in technology that have been taken in the last few years.
That now allows us to do this.
For
Me and you.
for so little.
Two fat guys in a really hot attic.
It's not even an attic. It's an apartment. By the way, the stars aligned for this to happen.
Yes.
Because my sister used to live here.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
And she has an upper decker in her house. I think I want to have a they them man action figure
They,
made.
them, man.
Just take the Glenn Danzig one. It already has
Yeah,
tits.
It's a they, them, man.
Oh, it's fucking terrible.
Oh, God.
It looks like blackface, and he also looks slightly mentally handicapped.
Yeah, nice.
Slightly.
Yeah. But it's almost 5 minutes long.
Yes, it's almost 5 minutes long.
The beat does not change. It changes a little bit in the middle.
Yeah.
It's the same tempo and it's the same rhythm, but he does a little something different, and then it goes right back to the same fucking song.
It's literally just background music
Yeah.
for him to get over. I get what he was going for. He
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished, but at what cost?
Nothing. He
Yeah.
did.
No, I mean, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, you did this. This is not as bad as the Star Wars kid
Yes.
who's been bullied to almost to the point of suicide. Man, they used to Numa kid. That these people have been bullied relentlessly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I'm not part of that.
You bullied them? You personally bullied
Not
them?
personally. But I will bring it up as how bad it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, this list is. It wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be.
Wow, you really thought it was going to be bad? I didn't think it was going to be bad.
I saw weather. I'm like, here we go. I'm surprised you didn't put It's Raining Men.
Ooh, I didn't even think of that one.
Really?
Yeah.
With your proclivities, you didn't think of it?
Proclivities. I don't even know what that word means.
I know. Go ahead, look it up.
No. All right, I will.
Here we go. 20 minutes of him. Go ahead, try to spell it.
Proclivities. That
Can't even pronounce it, let alone fucking spell it.
a tendency to choose or do something regularly. What?
Now do you get it?
Yeah, an inclination or predisposition towards a particular thing. All right. What is that particular thing, David?
Oh, in your case, penis. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had to be so blunt with it. Although blunt penis with you is kind of standard.
Anyhow.
So find us online. You know where we are. We're jerks. That's what we are.
Yeah.
We're fucking jerks. So for now, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves.
Hail Halford.
Gail Halford.